Okay, so let's start now. So last week we work on CSS grid, abi? Yeah, CSS grid, and this is the view here. Let me show you. Okay, I see it now. Where we have
Yes, sir.
hmm, where we have our box, one in 3 columns, 12 columns, and then 6 by 6, 10 by 12, 9 by 12. So can you see it now? So this is called CSS grid. And the simple thing there is just that you just let me come to the code here and see in my HTML page here, I have here container, then class box. The box here, what happened is this. Let me show you the box here. It will give it a border and height. That's all. In the box here, let's see the box. I see it here. So in the code here, box is just to give it border, then height, minimum height. That's all. That's the box in the style sheet here. Then this column three, the column three is a grid. So what happens is that it will let me come here and show you the grid here. For column three, it will give it um three fraction of no four fraction. um Fraction in style sheet, it means that the space you are occupying is maybe 1 by 12. If you're having one fraction, one fraction is just sorry, one fraction is let me show you how I'm coming. Let me see. In our row here, come and see this one. This row here is showing that repeat 12, um one fraction in 12 times, meaning that it will split the fraction of the page to 12. If you like now, I've tried to do my own here to have 12 fraction, meaning that I can have 12 items in a row. I can do what? Have 10 fraction 12 items in a row. That's the meaning of my own now. I can show 12 different items in a row. So now I now say that okay, column um the column here is one column of the page or one fraction of the page. If I say two, I'm taking two fraction of the page. If I say three, I'm taking three fraction of the page up till 12. That's the way I did it now. Make it easier. Make it easier to calculate. Now in my row here now, I say you take three column of the page. The remaining one will be empty. So that's why this one is taking three column. Eh? Now, second one say take 12 column, meaning that occupy every column of the page. Yeah, that's 12 column of the page. Or indirectly, you say one fraction without any other items or any column. So one fraction will take everything like that. That's it. So then the other one too, I say take 6 fraction of the page. Can you see now? So it will occupy 6 fraction of the page. Yeah. Second one too, 6 of the page too occupy it. That's the way I did it. Yeah. For easy calculation and easy placement of your items. That's it. That's the way to do the grid easily. So that you not be calculating fraction all the time. One fraction, two fraction, three fraction. This one can help you calculate the page easily. Using this command, using the class code. So that's it. Now, in the flex on, let me see flex. Okay, flex is not shown here on this design here. So, but I can show you how flex is. I can show you how flex is. Yeah. Let me see our grid. Okay. Who is it Misolabi or Abosede that says you haven't done week 4? Ah, flex.
It is me, sir.
Okay. Let me show you how you can use flex. Yeah. Flex is mainly for building your about page. If you see now, let me come to my HTML index page here. I have here nav. Can you see? Then the tags there, there are two. Hmm? There are two here now. So now I will come to this tag here and say class equals to nav or navbar. Navbar. So that's it. So now on the CSS page, on the CSS style sheet, you see that. Let me see navbar here. Maybe it's there or not. Let me check nav if it's there or not. Okay, there's no nav here on our CSS. So let's create the nav. I'm coming. Sorry. Okay. So let's create nav here. Now we say dot navbar. Abi? Navbar. Dot navbar. So for us to see it clearly, let's give it a color. Let's say background color, background. So the color will be, let's say black. That's 0. Then the height of the bar Let me give it 100 pixel. Let's see. Okay, can you see it now? So display of that bar should be in flex. Let's see it. Display, display in flex form. You say flex. That's it. Now, after this one now, we will now say justify content, justify your contents in flex. Hmm? We will now say you can use, there are many things, many ways you can use flex, either center or space between, space between, space between, space between. So now, if you now see this, see what happen now. Can you see the output now? Yeah. Okay. Color of the navigation bar. Let me see. F white. Let's see if it goes. No, it's not going. So now this is just a way of displaying your page in nav. Now I will add two main components here. One will be navigation menu and logo. Let me come and say, okay, I will create two major nav here. The first one will be my logo or page name. Let me say A and then href equals to home index dot html. I will say my name of my site. Let me say shopping complex, shopping mall. That's the name. Then for us to know it clearly, you can say class equals to brand or logo. Anyone you like for logo. You can say class is equals to brand or logo. Let's say logo for now. Logo of the page. Then other ones now you can now have menu. So I will inside that menu, I will say a div, or let me use a list now. UL anyone sha. Okay, UL. Then LI, you have your A tag. Let me come and do it like this. The first one is the home, okay. Then second one also LI. Then I now put this second one there. I see it now. So now the flex here is is spacing the items equally on this on based on the space available. um Now let me also add more features to the link here. Now this logo, let me give it another style sheet, another style form. I will say dot logo on my page. The color should be white. Color should be white. That's F. Logo dot A. Okay. A. Okay. Then it's not showing anything. Okay. Then text decoration. Text decoration to remove the black, the underline words. You say no. Then font size of it. Font size of the logo to be bigger. Let's say 2 rem. 2 rem. So that's the way to design your page. Now then padding or margin for that logo. Padding for top and right. Let's say padding top should be 10 pixel. Let's see it. Okay, 10 pixel. Okay, let me say or 15 pixel. 15. Then the right and left should be maybe 10 pixel. That's it. So this one has shown now. But now our menu here, this other one now, this UL and other ones too. You can also start it too here and see that you check your code navigation, then you have UL. So now what happens is this: you come to your style sheet too, your style here also, and say in my navigation, if you see any UL here, so let's see how we can do that to make it easily designed. I will say display it also. You can use, okay, let me see. Let me say, okay, my A there should have the A tag here should be shown clearly. Let's do that too. Be shown clearly. Display in flex also. Flex. Okay. Can you see the difference now? Okay. So then the A tag UL UL no, I will say my nav UL. Then the A tag there should show in color white. Color white. Then also the font size should also change. Font size also should be minimal to be viewed. Let's use 1.2 rem for font size. Okay, coming 1.5 rem. Okay, so it's bigger now. Then the gap also, the gap between the tags. Let's use 10 pixel for spacing. It's not showing me. Okay, This will be under UX. This will be under this place. Okay, 20. Let's see 20. Okay, good. For 30 self. The gap is space for all items on that flex on that season. Mhm. So that's it. Now I want to remove the underlying text. So now I will say text decoration should be none for the tags. That's it. And the padding tool is too close to the top. Let's give it a padding. Let's say padding top for top 15 pixel. 15 pixel. Okay, that's all. Let's stop like this. Okay, so now again, another thing is that this flex now that I've shown you now, I can show it either in column or in row. If you say display in flex form, so you can have flex direction to be either row or column. But by default, it is showing in row. If you say row now, there's no any changes. If you say row, but now if you say column, let's say column, it will change the menu here to column a vertical form. Can you see now? Home and about us, they are now in vertical. So that's the way to do that. Now in this in this area now, when your page is in mobile form or a small view, you can change them to vertical form, and when it is in a wider screen, you can change them to row. You hear me? So that's the way to do that in row. Like now, if I'm on a mobile view now, let's come to a mobile view here and see. The links will not show again clearly. It will be showing outside the page. Can you see now? Mhm. So in such case now, you can say it should show in column. It will not show clearly. That's the way to do that. But now maybe we use JavaScript for it in our class. In our class. So same thing too for the footer too. So flex is mainly used for navigation bar and footer of the page. It will fit in very well for that. But grid is for body of the page to show in a proper form. So are you clear now? Hmm? Are you clear now? So today, let me see today, we want to work on JavaScript for today. You hear me? I will show you how you can work on JavaScript on a page. So, but today now, One more thing that I need to tell you, on our style sheet, we have what we call Mendia query. Mendia what? Mendia query. Hello, are you with me? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
It's fun now. Eh? So this one now, are you okay now with this one now? With this design now that I'll show you about the navigation bar. Eh? Yeah, clearly. Now I want to show you how you can use your design page to be responsive. To be responsive. Let me show you how you can do that. Yeah. So now let me take one of these samples there. Let me take one sample there. In my page here, I have many grid. Okay, I have many grids. So let's master this design. Let's master this code and see how to show our items in a better way. So now I will create a new file. I will create a new file now and share call the shop.html and shop.html. Okay, so this is the page now, shop.html. Then in my index page here, I will add the link here, li, then a tag, and say href equals to shop.html. For now, it's not showing clearly, Abby, on our navigation bar. So let me change this one to column, then to row. Let me change the direction to row to show clearly. Or your navigation bar should adjust. Let me see our navigation bar here. Our nav here should adjust based on the.
You've not named it, sir.
Is that what?
Like you've not named it. The li, the last one. The shop.html, then in between the tag.
Okay. Shop, Abby. All right. And still now, it's not showing too. Can you see? It's not showing here. So now, I will come to my nav bar here and adjust some things there. Let me show you now. My style sheet, I will say nav. My nav should see height here is what? The height here is just 100 pixel. That's all. It's fixed. Hmm? So I think you can use what we call min max. Yeah, min what? Min max to adjust the size to the height. Yeah. You can say min and max. Then give it minimum height. Let's say 100 pixel, 100 pixel. Then the height can be auto. Can you see now? So it has adjusted its height now to the space available for the navigation bar. Can you see now? If you're having many items on that nav bar, it will adjust in height depending on the items you have there. But if I should move the last one now, again, let's see, it will adjust again to the default size. Mhm. Okay, that's it. So your page should not be having or missing some content. So use that one to adjust it. Min max is good for it. That's it. And let's see this one now, our shop. Okay, what is there? We are seeing new page, abi? New page. As you can see here, showing new page. That's all. But on title, I will change it to shop. Shop. Hmm. So now, sorry, let me change this one. It's changing to default. Come in. Let me bring all this one here. The home page here. Let me bring everything here to shop. Come. Okay. Let's work here for our shop. Now I want to display some items on my page eh, to show either by 2 column or 3 column or 4 column. Hmm? So let's get some items from Google. Let me go to google.com. So images.google.com. So I will have, let me search for sure bags for women and men. Okay. So how can you easily get the link of this bag or these items? So now in my page here, I will say my div class equals to container equals to what? Container. Let me see container. Let me see container. Come. What's in container? Let's see container. Okay, container. No. Let's use row. Row. So as you can see here, row is what? Display in grid form. Then the grid template column is 12 fractions. Let's see now. So the grid auto rows as in height is this one. max 150 and auto. Gap here is 15 pixel and include. Okay, let's come. Let's see that now. Let's use row for our class there. This is now. Let's use row here. Row. Now for a column by default, eh? For a column by default, I will say div class equals to what in the row, and say column, can say column. Okay, let's use autocolumn. Let's use autocolumn. So we now define for it autocolumn. I'm coming now to show you the meaning of this one. Now I will have image on that page. Image source equals to what? Let's go to our Google here and get the source for the image. I'll take this one, then let's see it. We will say get image link or copy image address. Yeah, just copy the address here, then paste in your code. Source equals to this. Right now, so it has shown now on the page. So autocolumn. Then another one too. Let's show this. Let me copy it again. Div class equals to autocolumn also. Autocolumn. Then another image should also show here. Let me give another image here. This bag should also show. Copy image address. Let's now go there. We say image source of the image should be this. Paste to. Now, because our page is showing in grid, let me see. Now, I want to now make it to have some size and also total column to show per page. Let's check for mobile. Let's see. Can you see now? In a mobile phone, it's not showing clearly. Can you see now? But on the tablet, it will show. But on the phone, it will not show clearly like this now, as you can see. On desktop, it's okay, but on mobile phone, it's not okay. So now, how will you do it? So now, I will now come to the style sheet and say autocolumn. This one now, autocolumn. I cut my style sheet here. You can see how I did this one. Column one is what? Grid column and span. Span one. For column two, I will say grid column span two. For three columns, also I say grid column is three and span three. Now, let me now come for this one now. I will say dot autocolon. Autocolon now, auto by default. So your grid column should be what? Should be your span, let's say 12. Let's see, span 12. Let's see. This means that both in tablet, both in phone, both on anything, it occupy the whole space, 12 of the page. That's the meaning. Let's see now. So I see now it's showing in vertical form because it has occupied the whole space. The whole space here has been occupied by 12 column. But in that case now, it's not the best. It should auto change the size depending on this column space. Let's see the desktop too. Same thing too. But if I say take 6 space or span of the page, can you see now? It has shown the page again in two ways now, in two different shapes. Let's see now. Can you see? Mobile view is 2 also, but just should be now it should be 1, not 2 on the phone because of spacing. So in that case now, you use what was called meta query. Meta query is used to adjust the items on your page. So let me show sample here that I did here for meta query. Okay, meta query. Okay, no worry, it's not here. Now, for meta query now, you will say at media. That's to grab the at media. So you now define the content of the page. If you say max width, max width, let me see, that's maximum width of the page. Maximum width of the page. Max width, let's say 768 pixel. 68 pixel. Okay. This max width here is used for devices, either phone or tablet or any other one. Phone or tablet. So now for a phone, the maximum width is 768. You can have a phone can have what? Maximum of what? 768 pixel. So let's now we will now say this autocolon should occupy 12. When you are on phone, it should occupy what? 12 12. I see now it has changed to 1 again. Because you are on phone now. So that's the way to design a page to fit in for devices. Also now, when you are on system, when you are on maybe on tablet, for tablet, the width is, you will say as media, then max width of tablet is 1024 pixel. That's maximum width for tablet. So now, if you are on tablet form, on tablet, you will say this autocolon should display in 2. Colon span should be 2, well, to be 6. From there, it will change to 6. Let me see. Then for desktop also, for desktop, the rest can occupy the space. Let me see autocolon. Okay, autocolon for desktop. Let's use something like 4. Hmm. You show you now. So do you get it now? What I show you now. Let me see tablets. Tablet is 2. Desktop income. Okay. Okay. Let me add one more thing again. One more box to show you. Let me show one more box. Okay. Okay, this one should also show the size, copy email address. Okay. Okay, good. So let me now come to my HTML and I'll add one more picture to it to show that it's a grid. So div class equals to column, get here to column. Then I will say an image source equals to this. Okay, now so now let's now view the new design now. Can you see now? So my page is showing 3 items now. If I want to view it in tablet, let's say it will show 2 items together at a time as on the row. Now if I'm showing it on phone now, phone 2 takes 2 but is okay, is adjustable to 2. Okay, out of for mobile. But one more thing again. Let me now show you what to do here. On the style sheet here, let's give it what we call, let's come and add some pictures again to a picture. If you say dot autocolon, then image, the image should show in 100%. Let's say width of the picture should be 100%. Please, 100%. 100%. So it will occupy the whole space available. As you can see now, on desktop too, on tablets, on phone. Hmm. Yeah, this one is good. Let's say that I want to make it even. Let me see this one. If you can work on phone, this one you don't work, sha. No problem. I think this is okay, sha, for now. So your page can display your content in better form like mobile and tablet and then desktop view. So there will not be clash or not showing clearly on the page. That's it. So are you clear now with this one? Hmm? Hello? So now we have shown, okay, let me add one more feature, okay, to our flex form, to our flex design. Yeah. Hmm. So if we are on system, so you can see that our navbar should show in column and let me just add it here now. This column. Now on our page here, let me come to this page. Our navbar here should display okay. So now app media width for phone type, it will show our navbar in column for phone. Place direction for phone should be in column. That's good for the phone media. So if I'm phone, so phone size, it will show you it will show it in column. Let's now go to the tablet form. um On tablet or other ones, if you're having a big size of screen, the navbar will show in row. That's it. Good. So that's the way to change your navigation bar. As you can see now, my page now is showing in row direction. You can see my home, about us, and shop. They are showing now in row form because of the screen size. That is okay. If I should change to mobile view, tablet also is okay. Yeah, tablet. Then phone should change to row. Okay, the size is still like let me change it to, okay, let me come to this other one. I think we have five something. We have five one and something. So let's see. As media 668. As media of mass width. Let's say mass width 568. Let's say pixel. Our nav bar should show in column. Let's see that our nav bar should show in column. This side is showing what? Let me see this side of one. Okay. Out of 3. 3, 15. Pixel. Let me show my minimum. See? Okay, sha. No one. This one should it's not working here. But that's the way to also do it, sha. So your content will show in proper form. Hmm, that's it. Let me stop here first. The system is about to off. So I can record I can save our video. Thank you. Hello. Hello.